First off, hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. It's your girl Shania. I haven't done one of these videos in a long time. So I was pretty much just thinking to myself, thinking out loud. And I was just thinking about like controlling your anger and not letting people like get the best of you. So pretty much for like me, for if I feel like I'm trying to think how this thought like it just came in my head. I was thinking about because sometimes I talk out like what's in my brain so that I can like better either understand of like what I'm gonna do or what I'm trying to do. So I do like to talk to myself a lot. And I was pretty much talking about, oh my god, I remember, but I was like, oh, I need to say it. Okay, so I was pretty much talking about like self-love and how we need to love ourselves, and by especially mothers, black women, any woman, any person, honestly, but especially like if you have kids and stuff, you need to make sure that you are setting like good examples for your children to follow, and not just so that they can follow, but also for you. Oh, now I'm getting it. Now it's coming back. So for my sole purpose, I've seen a video about like relationships and stuff, and then I was thinking like, well, like I've done all of that. Like I've had a long-term relationship, a lot of years, and I've had kids, and now I'm just focusing more on like my career, or just, I don't even want to say career, my sole purpose and what I love to do, and what makes me feel happy inside and what makes me Shania, besides being a mother, right? So that's what I was like just sitting here thinking about and talking to myself about. And I came across and I was like, well, like I have to make sure that I just keep showing up for myself. And by me keep showing up for myself and keeping my promises to myself, my kids are going to see that eventually. And I feel like they already are seeing that. And I didn't force my kids to do like any sports or any like thing like that. Like we would go to the park, we would run, we play football, all those things, soccer and stuff like that. But now they're at a stage where they're wanting to do sports without me being like on them about it, like my son, he's starting 6th grade now. He's like, oh mom, I'm gonna do wrestling, and I'm like, oh my god, like I'm so excited, right? Like my heart is just like full of joy, but I'm also like nervous too, so I'm like, someone hurts my son, I'm gonna kick their ass. No, but for I'm not, but maybe, I don't know. So I was just like like, wow, like my kids seeing me work out, seeing me take care of myself, seeing me always going to the gym, you know what I mean? Just like listen to like even my motivation speeches that I play throughout the house. Sometimes in the morning when I wake up, I put that on, or if I don't feel like working out, I'll play a motivation speech. I like to play a lot of uplifting music. So things, I feel like those things are my, because our subconscious mind is always taking in information. So I feel like my children are picking up on that finally, or at least that's what I think. And my other son, he's signing up for football, which is great, and he's a freshman. And I'm still working on my oldest son. He doesn't really want to do sports, but I think I'm gonna have him try boxing, but we'll see. I don't want to like rush it on him, but I just want him to at least know how to defend himself in case someone tries to come up to him, you know what I mean? Because the thing about my kids are very my boys are very handsome. They're gonna be tall. They're, you know what I mean? So I'm just worried about like either girls liking them, not like girls liking them and then guys being jealous, or you know what I mean? Things like that. And just, I know my kids are not like trouble starter kids at school. So I'm just like, you guys need to learn how to protect yourselves. You know what I mean? That's first and foremost. You never know if you're hanging out with some people and then one kid's like trying to fight you, or trying to, oh, I can do this, I can do that. You know how kids get. But anyways, so that's why I want my son to do, like, that's why I want them to learn how to defend themselves, some type of martial arts. But back to that, what I was saying, like, as parents or women, or you know, anybody watching this video, it's very good for us to just to find our soul purpose, to find out what we really love to do in life, and just to keep doing it no matter what. Like, you have to find out what you love to do that you would do for free, that you would like to do on your free time without money getting involved. You know what I mean? And that's what I do. I've always enjoyed wrestling. I've always enjoyed jiu-jitsu. Now my love for Muay Thai is growing tremendously. I don't know, I feel good when I work out, when I do hard things, I conquer hard things. It just makes my soul like come alive. That's why I compete and stuff like that too. Actually, when I competed for the first time, that actually, like, I felt like the most alive ever. Like, cause like you're like, everything was like so slow motion or it felt slow motion. And I was really like, oh wow, like this is what it's like. It felt like I was like in a video game, like no cap. Now I feel like, okay, you know what I mean? I think it's because it's like you're subconsciously aware. But like, I don't know, fighting is totally different. Like, I don't know. You have to experience it and go through it, and everyone's experience is different. I thought that license plate said 888, but it says 886. Anyway, but yeah, pretty much, you guys keep showing up for yourself. You never know who's watching you. Always try your best, you know, and love yourself. And when you start to love yourself and really like just focus on you, good things will start to happen in your life. Like, without a doubt, like it's gonna happen. Even, you know, you're gonna go through, you're gonna have like, you could be struggling, it could be so hard for you, and you can still be happy for other people. You can still be happy for, because you can see things happening. You can see how God's working in your life. You know what I mean? You can see how you create your life. If you keep showing up for yourself, you keep being positive, you say your affirmations. And I don't just mean like write down your affirmations. Yeah, you can write them down, but you can look at yourself in the mirror and say like, you know, I'm worthy, I'm beautiful, I am grateful, I'm thankful for all my friends and family. You can say everything, but you have to like really like mean it. You know what I mean? And then eventually, and you just keep doing that, and eventually feel the energy, feel how you want to feel. It's just gonna be, you're reprogramming your mind to become the best version of yourself. And yeah, like I said, it's gonna be hard days, but then you're gonna know that like, you're gonna either be like, okay, what can I learn from this situation that I'm going through? How can I get over this roadblock? You're gonna see like ways to get through it. You know what I mean? You're gonna start to see like, okay, I can do this and this and this. It's gonna get me here. Or if I do that, it's gonna take me there. I don't want to be there, so make sure I don't do that, or don't do too much of that, so I don't go all the way left. You know what I mean? Because I want to stay right. I want to go on the right path. So you will start to, the Most High, the universe, God, Jesus, whatever you believe in, you know what I mean, will start to give you signs, and you will start to know. I'm very spiritual. I'm very big on going within, going within. I feel like I'm breaking so many generational curses right now, which is crazy. I can cry. But also another thing that's helped me too, sorry, you guys are getting like the full raw version of me, but anyways, a little bit. Another thing that's helped me too is decentering men. Not like, I have 3 boys, okay? So I have a lot of men in my life. I love my kids to death. But by decentering men, I mean, not like, a lot of people, okay, a lot of women in my situation, in my shoes, will probably be trying to get a man so that they can either help them with bills, or help them with their kids, or help them with certain things, right? Sexually, or whatever the case may be. I am not like that. I don't want to get with someone just so that I can be like, oh, I have a boyfriend or I have a man, or oh yeah, or first get with someone so they can help take care of me or help pay my bills. I mean, if I like that person and I meet that person, he loves me for me, then so be it, great. But I'm not looking for that. My goal, and I said it a while ago in this video, is my sole purpose. That's what I'm focusing on. I feel like if God, the Most High, wants me to have a husband in the future, I feel like I will have one. You know what I mean? And like I said, I was in a long relationship. I feel like I experienced everything. I feel like I experienced love. I know what true love is. I know what true love ain't. I experienced great. How can I say this without saying the S word? I would say I experienced great sacral energy. I'll say that. It's funny, but yeah, I've had experienced that. So I feel like I've experienced all the things that I think I needed to experience to obviously to get me to where I'm at now, and to be comfortable with not being to being comfortable without having a lifetime partner, you know, that I feel like I'll be okay if I grow, I grow old and I don't have a soulmate or a man to be with. I feel like honestly I would be okay. Yeah, it would kind of suck because you would want someone, but for me right now, that's why I've been turning everyone down. For me right now, if I feel like if I was to start dating someone, right, it's gonna take away from a lot of my free time, right, that I have with my kids. Also my training. Because they're gonna be like, why the fuck you at the gym so much? Why the fuck are you training? That's all you want to do in your free time? You know what I mean? Like, unless I find someone in that field. But then you still got to be careful when you find someone in that field, because if it, not to say I have a negative mindset about that, but I'm just aware of these things. Like, if that does not work out, you have to see that person every day. You know what I mean? Or it's just gonna make the gym awkward and things like that. So that's one thing I don't do. I don't date people that I'm training with or at the gym. You know what I mean? That's just like a rule that I'm like, I love this too much to try and mess, like, you know what I mean, anything else up or whatever the case may be. And who knows? You know, if later on down the road, if I find someone and it's, you know what I mean, if it just all depends on how our connection is and who it is and how we start off as friends, and you just have to know, right? Obviously. But yeah, and then another thing I thought about too, because like, what if you what if you get with a person, right, that's training, and then like you're training, and then what if you guys break up and then you don't want to train because that what you're doing makes you think of that person? Does that mean that that wasn't your purpose? You know what I mean? Or does that mean that maybe you're just heartbroken or something, you just don't feel like training? I don't know. I feel like I don't know, I've always kept training no matter what. Only time I wasn't able to train is because either funds or my job. But now I have a job where I can do both. But yeah, I'm trying to just think of different scenarios right now. Like, what if I was to get with someone that worked? Yeah, I would still train actually. Yeah, I would. But anyway, because I feel like it's my sole purpose, you know, my sole purpose is to continue to work on my craft, no matter how long it takes, and to just be the best version of myself, no matter what. That's what I'm striving to be. That's what I'm doing. That's what I am. There's a few things I'm working on. Obviously, we're always working on something, right? So yeah, other than that, we're just gonna leave it on that note. So pretty much I just shared my thoughts. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna post this video, to be honest, because it's like I'm kind of rambling and I'm just, yeah, again, sharing my thoughts. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.